Welcome in, grab a seat, and join me courtside as we talk your Miami Heat. Welcome on into another edition of Miami Heat Basketball Beat. I'm your host, Michael Furley. I want to thank you all so very much for joining me today. I want to apologize for not getting this one out later last night. It is now Sunday. We've had a full 15 hours or so, maybe less, to bask in the glory of our OKC victory. I kind of spoiled it a little bit. We did take on the Oklahoma City Thunder in this one. The OKC Thunder came in at 35-7. Your Miami Heat at 21-28 in the East. And starting out with this game, we had some players who were not in the lineup. Tyler Hero, Davion Mitchell, and Jaime Jaquez were all out with various ailments. I'm going to talk about that on our next show, what that might mean, these particular players not playing. So we had an interesting starting lineup. I think it was the first time we had this particular group together. We had Kasparas Yakachonis with Norm Powell, Pelle Larsson, Andrew Wiggins, and Bam Adebayo as our starters in this one against the reigning champion OKC Thunder. As you may or may not know, this is a pretty new channel, so we're feeling out the way the breakdown and the structure of this show. So we're going to do a couple different versions of this show this time around. Right now, we're going to focus on just going over some highlights instead of doing the breakdown, then going to highlights, see if we can keep some shorter shows. And you guys let me know what version you like better, the long version or the shorter version with highlights or the shorter version with just the talk through breakdown. You let me know what you like best. Hey, and while you're here, do me that favor, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Let me know which structure of this show that you would like the most. Before we do that here, let's get right into the highlights of this particular game. All right, looking at our first play here, we've got Pelle Larsson on a nice cut here. Misses it, but goes up to get the rebound, and that's what we're looking at here. This is going to be the theme for tonight's game. It's offensive rebounds and points off the offensive board, or second chance points. We're so strong tonight. Some of them were off our own misses like this one, but nonetheless, the relentlessness of Pelle Larsson. Similar here, we got a drive and a nice cut here by Fontecchio, who misses another layup, but we get an offensive board by Wiggins, who goes straight and jams this one in a crowd. Nice play by Wiggins here, not only to get the rebound, but no doubt goes up strong. So that's 2 games in a row where he's done a similar play like that. Another offensive rebound, this time by Fontecchio, straight up. We are dominating the paint in this early going of the game. These are all first quarter putbacks off offensive rebounds. Great intensity here as we've been really getting dominant on the glass, and we changed our attack. All right, now we're in the second quarter here. Watch Pelle Larsson, gets the ball at midcourt, takes it all the way in. That's how you attack the shot blocker. Go right into his chest, bounce him off. And Pelle Larsson is great at finishing through contact. Watch this. Goes right through his chest. Where you going, skinny man? Put him back. Pelle Larsson puts it in. Way to go. Another offensive board, this time by Fontecchio. Finds Myron Gardner, who makes his 3rd consecutive three-pointer. 9-0 personal run by Gardner, who flew in from Sioux Falls at 5 a.m. in the morning to make this game. And my, oh my, what a great addition and a needed play. Oh, another offensive rebound put back here, this time by Fontecchio once again on the reverse flip tip. Coming in from the baseline, left-handed. Oh, left-handed. Didn't realize that the first time I saw that. Another offensive rebound put back, this time by Myron Gardner. He flew in. I'm going to pause this one real quick. This one was fun. Let's just see where he comes from. All right. Myron Gardner, we've got a Jovic three-pointer from the left wing, so everyone knows this is going to be a miss here, guys. Jovic is shooting. He can't make a shot. Myron Gardner is over here at the top right wing, coming straight in from the top of the key here, if you will. Head of steam, going up. No one puts a body on him. We got 2 guys going there. We got Adebayo crashing from the right baseline, but Gardner gets this one and throws it down. Drew Smith's really struggling when he gets in the paint, misses this one. Oh, and another offensive rebound put back. I want to just break this one down a little bit more too, because we've been much maligned the Kel'el Ware. You know I'm a Ware defender here. I'm not going to apologize for that. The young man shows some promise, but I want to show you what he does here. All right, he's down on the bottom block is Ware. He's got the smaller Caruso guarding him here. But watch what he does. Not only does he step in, but he, I don't want to say throws out of the way in terms of a foul, but really aggressively gains the position and kind of gives a little chicken wing to Caruso to dominate that. So not only does he discard the guy guarding him, but he actually puts his body in front of the other crashing defensive rebounders here. So he kind of boxes out two guys with one move here and then comes in with a strong jam. Watch this.
Third quarter, the Heat are down by 3.
Discards
Really tough.
Caruso, box out Williams, and gets the nice putback jam. Another second chance point. There's no second chance on this one. Larson takes a straight drive from the left wing for the jam.
Larson got all the way in.
Look at all these paint points. This is the fourth quarter. This is a 1-point lead with 6 minutes left to go. Larson again on the drive. Gets hit in the head by Shea. How's that for a foul, flopper boy? Pelle Larsson gets this one and one. Another chance, and he makes the end one to tie this one up. So his last two drives give us a lead and tie the game. Pelle Larsson is one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player on the Heat.
SGA against Wiggins.
Oh, this is for my basketball heads out there. We're going to break this one down. This one looks so simple here. So there's a couple things I want to break down on this play before we, as we go here. As we go here, we've got
dangerous pass.
So the last couple times down the floor, let me pause it real quick. We had Pelle Larsson guarding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who really did blow by him. I'm not going to lie here. So as much as I love Larsson, I'm not going to say he was perfect here. He got blown by 2 consecutive times by Alexander, once to the right, once to the left. So the Heat made a switch here. They put Wiggins on him, which I like here as he's a similar build and has a little more length on these fadeaways. So where Alexander was getting into those 12-foot fadeaway shots, this time we extend them out to a 19-foot fadeaway. And just that extra 5 feet makes it much more difficult. But what I want you to watch here, other than the defense from Wiggins, which was also very good, but I want you to watch Larsson. This is what I'm talking about, basketball heads. We want to look down and see what all of our players are doing. We got to be playing with purpose, regardless if you're in the main part of the play or not. You've got Larsson guarding Wiggins in the corner here. He's giving some space here. He's going to hedge over towards the inside here for potential help. But watch what he does on the shot. I tell all of my players this all the time. All right, ready? The shot goes up. Watch Larsson. He doesn't turn his head to the rim. Who cares about the rim? Who are you going to box out? He finds his man right away. He sees where Wiggins is, and he goes right to him and puts a body on him. Look at this. Don't worry about – I love this play so much. You don't have to worry about the ball if you keep all the defenders away, all the competitors away from the ball. He kept Wiggins out. The ball just bounces down, and then Adebayo, who's crashing hard from the top, was able to corral that. I love that play so much. Back when I used to play, we used to have drills here. How long can you keep your defender away from the ball and see how many bounces it could go before someone got it? It was not about getting the ball. It was about keeping your opponent away from the ball. You don't have to get it at the top. If you can keep your guy away, you can pick up the ball on the ground. That's how smaller players can get rebounds, by keeping bigger players away from the area. And that was just so good. I want to watch that one again. That's one of my favorite types of plays here.
SGA against Wiggins.
Larsson finds the guy, goes out to him, puts a body on him, and then bam, he had the easy rebound because he kept away the offensive player for the offensive. I love that play so very much. That's the fundamentals I'm talking about right there. That's what helps you win these close games. All right, moving along here.
Working hard on that baseline. Bam for 3. Yes.
Down by 2. Bam hits a three-pointer with 3:40 left to regain the lead late in the game. Powell really didn't score much in this fourth quarter, but he was the one driving and kicking in this one. And look at all the guys crashing the board. Oh, my gosh, I love this. I got to go back again. This is the type of stuff that our players are doing all night long.
Powell working hard on that.
All right, so we've got everyone collapses down to Powell, who drives down. He's got 4 players stretched out, evenly spaced here. Due to his vision here, you got Larsson in the corner, but he's not getting there due to how the defense has reacted. He goes to Bam, who has been hot, so that's all fine and good. Nonetheless, you can't assume that big man's going to make this 3. Look at Wiggins and Yakachonis. Both crashed from the top, which is why we were able to stay in this game with all these second chance points that we've been showing you. All right, so we got to, first of all, kick out.
Bam.
Look at those guys crash.
Yes.
Would have been dangerous to give up a fast break here, but nonetheless, everyone did their part here. We got the spray out, made the nice shot, and everyone crashed the boards. Shea trying to draw one of his fouls. Not going to do it to my boy Pella. Does a shoulder shimmy right into chest of Larson, who draws another offensive foul on the foul baiter. Take that. You've been hooked. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That was a huge play.
3-point Thunder lead. We approach 1 minute left.
All right, here it is after timeout. I'm going to.
Bam! What an offensive rebound.
This is similar to the Myron Gardner offensive rebound. All right, let me just pause it real quick. We have 1 minute to go. We're down by 3 points. This is a very big possession. If we come up empty in this one, this might be a free throw shooting contest where they're able to ice the game. A little bit of a tough shot here by Powell. He does beat Caruso off the dribble to get a decent look. Again, but against one of the better defenders.
We approach 1 minute.
It's a little bit of a screen here. And we know that Chet's going to go in the drop most of the time. So that's why I love Powell. He's also a very smart player. He sees what's going on here. He's not going to get the help from Chet. And if he does, he knows he's got a quick drop-off pass to Bam. Pretty good screen. Not great. Pretty good screen. Chet doesn't do a hard drop, but he stays where he's at. He doesn't really step up. We got a nice contest from Chet, actually, although he was stepped back with those long arms, which makes it a difficult shot here for Powell. He gets it off, but look at Bam. He's already got Caruso sealed now from the pick and what would normally be a roll, but now it's a pick and seal. He is going to sprint from the three-point line, from the shot for this offensive rebound, and jump over three guys to get this huge rebound. Scores up! Gets it! Gets fouled here. We had a hard time finishing on some dunks and putbacks late in the game. But my, oh my, what a wonderful shot. He makes both free throws, gets it down to a 2-point game. We get a stop on the other end of the ball. Now we have the ball with 35 seconds to go here. This is off of a timeout. I didn't love this play particularly here, but we had, let's go back just a tick if I can. This is off the rebound. Okay. Let's get to this part. Is this the next play? Okay. Yeah. Is it? No, I'm a little confused. Yeah, so we try to get a high pick and roll with the same group here, with get Chet in the rotation here. But he sees that the left side is the weaker side in terms of both help defenders are on the right side of the board with Caruso, and I believe that's Mitchell down there on the bottom block. So he decides to reject the screen, go left, and this way he's got the short corner for Fontecchio. If Shea really comes over to help, and then he's going to play it from there. I guess just going to read and react, but he rejects the screen, goes left. No, he has the short corner depending on the help here. Let's see what we got. The bottom man steps up as they don't want to leave that short corner here. So that's good defense there by by the OKC Thunder, at least in terms of what they're trying to do. So they step up. We've got to. It's hard for him to see what kind of lane he has, but you see Pella on the dunker spot there, potentially open if he can get it to him. But Caruso's also in a little bit of a one-on-two defensive thing where he's got to be close enough to both. So he steps down towards Pella. In that one step down, he sees that Wiggins rotates up to the high right wing, gets it over to him. No hesitation. Three-pointer, 2-point lead, 30 seconds to go. A huge, huge play. Let's just watch it straight and clean.
Coming right to the basket. Wiggins for three. Got it! Miami leads it by 2.
All right, so now we are still up by, this is just after that shot. They called a timeout, so they advanced the ball to the mid-court, the front court here, rather. So 31 seconds left. Heater up by 2. Of course, you see Shea. It's kind of a mess right here. We got Shea up top with Chet Holmgren. They're going to do a little 2-man pick action here. So Shea picks Bam as Chet does a curl around towards the basket here. Pretty good play design, although it wasn't perfect. I'm going to show you where the mistakes are here in the play design, and I'm going to show you the potential mistakes on how we defended this as well. So there were equal mistakes on both sides, and nonetheless, a pretty good play here by the OKC Thunder. Shea sends out a good screen on Adebayo, and of course, their coach knows it, and we know it. You're not going to leave Shea open here. So Wiggins stays with Shea. So we get a little bit of a double team on the screener, and we leave the person getting screened for, Chet Holmgren, we leave him open. This is a similar play to how we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers earlier in the year on a Wiggins dunk at the buzzer. This is almost the same play with one major difference, and I'm going to tell you what that difference is in a second. Let's just watch this one time, and I'll show you where the mistakes are by their team, even though it was a really good play design. Let's just watch this real quick.
Caruso lobbing for Holmgren. He missed it.
All right, we're going to show you where the mistakes are in terms of their play design was almost perfect. All right, so we already see the high screen here. Let's go back and let's just run it at full speed one time so you can just see all the stuff, and then we'll break down the last mistakes or two that I saw.
Caruso lobbing for Holmgren. He missed it. He missed it. A well-devised play.
All right, here's the mistake, in my opinion. I understand what they're trying to do. If you look at the free throw line, I believe that's Aaron Wiggins and Drew Smith. So Drew Smith is technically guarding Aaron Wiggins here. And I know what Wiggins is trying to do. If you see, he's trying to shield his body to open up the back part of the lane for Chet Holmgren. But what he doesn't do, he doesn't seal the back side. He seals the top side. So that lets Drew Smith kind of recover. He's actually the one who defends this play. So what I would have done in this play, I would have had Wiggins run out. He is a viable three-point shooter. He's actually their best three-point shooter, in my opinion. I would have him run out towards the corner, which is what the Heat did when they had this play work successfully. When Wiggins got the tip, they had Powell in that low spot, and he ran in a curl to come up towards the ball as their most feared three-point shooter. So this is the mistake. They used him as a sealer. He didn't seal well enough. But if he had vacated, Drew Smith would have had to chase Wiggins out towards the three-point line, and then Holmgren would have been wide open. So the play design was almost good, but it wasn't perfect because of that. As you watch as I play it here one more time, you'll see that that Drew Smith is never truly shielded from the right lane. He's always towards the basket, and he's able to shake free and contest the pass just enough. Much smaller player than Holmgren, but watch this. See, he's trying to shield him, does Wiggins, and he's doing a little better now. But again, he knows where that ball's going. He's got to curl a little bit lower to keep the basket open. Doesn't matter if Chet Holmgren's open where he is there now. You want him open at the basket. And this pick now is giving Holmgren the space where he is now, not where he's going to be. And they should know,
Caruso.
See how Wiggins is on the top side there, letting Drew Smith recover. Again, Drew Smith is in desperation mode here, but he does do a good job getting balanced. He sees the ball.
Lobbing for Holmgren.
And he does just enough. Now we're going to show you what the Heat did wrong here on this play real quick. I know we're talking this play a lot here, but this is a huge play.
Lobbing for Holmgren. He missed it. He missed it. A well-devised play.
All right, so this is what I think the problem is here. We've got again, you've got Pelle Larsson off of the inbounder. I know we're so worried about Shea here, and I understand that completely. Pelle's trying to be ready to put a hand out. He's trying to see which way Shea's going so he knows which way he's going to flare out to help, either flare low or flare high. But by doing this, you give the passer a very clean look. This is the same thing that happened in our favor against that Cavalier game. I'm going to mention it several times. It's the same exact play. So our failing here is that we didn't get pressure on the ball. The next failing here is not communicating whether to switch or not. Again, a very dicey situation. You don't want to leave Shea. I understand that. So you're betting on over covering Shea, but if Pelle's going to help out and overcover, now you're overcovering with three guys. Very dangerous here. Yeah, so on this one, I would have Mitchell from the bottom corner run up, and I would have Aaron Wiggins run to that corner, get a little circular rotation on this bottom left corner. That way, Holmgren going to be wide open. Man, almost a great play design, great idea, but just not perfect. And we took the benefit of the doubt. You can see as this play is going here, though, Drew Smith realized he's in trouble, as right when they don't switch, he points and says, someone's got to get him, and realizes he's the last man of defense. So good job on Drew here. He's really seeing what's happening. He's just in a bad spot, but he recovers the best way he can. Look at Drew Smith point. Someone's got to get him. Up, I guess it's me.
Caruso lobbing for Holmgren.
And in all fairness, good job by Bam to come on down and get that rebound. Huge play. All right, so now we use our entire shot clock. We do not score, get a little bit of a desperation shot, but our goal on that last time down was to use all 24 seconds, which we did. So now they have the ball, 3 seconds down 2. So this is very dangerous. And once again, we're not guarding the inbound passer here, which is going to be very dangerous once again. So what's their lineup here? They've got Chet Holmgren and Shea again doing a screen up top here. Now you've got Wiggins on the top right wing and Mitchell tucked in the corner. So Larson's the low man. He's leaving Mitchell alone there. He's ready to help if it goes all the way over there. But with 3 seconds, he's watching that lob here this time. So he's ready for that. He's leaving the player. So that's interesting here. That's good. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got a down screen to get to Shea. Wiggins gets through it, so he's there. But again, everyone's so concerned with Shea here that Powell steps up to double team, but they had this play ready to go. I don't think this was a straight reaction. I think the play was a quick give and go to the inbounder, and we just like really helped him out here. If we didn't go for the double team, Shea would have had to dribble around for 2 seconds and figure something out. So we almost walked right in. It's like the perfect offensive play call in football against the defensive call here. It's like when you send one guy going long when they do the full out blitz and you just lob it up. So they did the perfect play call for our defense, and Powell really left us out to dry here as the quick give and go back to the inbounder. They always say the most dangerous person on an inbound play is the person throwing the ball in, and that was true on this play. Quick give and go to Caruso. Nice closeout despite all of the issues here. We've got Bam not even just leaving Holmgren and coming out for the closeout, which really may have made the difference. He was late because of the distance he had to cover, but the intensity and the not drawing and not fouling him, that would have been awful. Gets a hand up, makes him shoot a little higher, which has it go off the back of the glass. They miss. We win. Let's watch this one more time clean in real speed here.
SGA back to Caruso for the win. No good. Miami hangs on and beats the Thunder.
Again, we did not play this perfect, but we reacted well on all of our mistakes there. So well done, guys. Well done indeed. And with that, your Heat take this one down 122 to 120, knocking off the defending champs. Your Miami Heat, even though we had a very tough loss on Thursday against the Celtics, they have a 2-1 homestand against 3 teams with all winning records, all 10 games above 500 or about that or more. So a pretty good homestand here, actually, when it's all said and done, going 2-1. They're now 22-20, still in 8th place. Pardon me, but they are now 4.5 games ahead of the 11th seed Milwaukee Bucks and only 3 games back from the 3rd seed. So they're closer to the 3rd seed than they are from being out of the plan with half the season left to go. A really, really awesome game. It was not perfect, but a lot better. Much improvements. Spo was the biggest improver in my opinion here, as I honestly think he was the reason we lost that Celtics game. As I thought our players played well. I thought his rotations were awful and stuff like that. But this time his rotations were much better. Not perfect, but like 98%. So much better. So I appreciate that here as well. With that being said, guys, if you like what you see here, do me the favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're a new show out here. We're trying some new things. This is going to be our highlight-only recap this time. We're also going to do some talk about them and break down some plays just without the highlights. So tell me which way you like better, as I don't want to have an hour and a half show. We're going to do like 20-minute to a half hour different styles, and whichever one you guys like best is the one we'll kind of ease our way into being the regular here. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me once again. With that being said, may you please make your free throws. May your coaches' challenges be successful, and we will see you next time.